friendly because you can't do something friendly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Friendly.
How
But
things are done in
friendly.
adverb tales. How do you run?
Friendly.
Friendly run?
I
You run as
talked
friendly?
to her in a friendly way, but I didn't talk to her friendly.
Friendly,
I talked to
yes.
her friendly.
What was, we had a word.
A friendly way, can you see here that makes it an article? Friendly, something we don't know, but way we know is a noun, so therefore friendly is an adjective, just by the placement, you see? A friendly way. Because it's describing a noun, it makes it an adjective. Now, ly is often an adverb, but sometimes ly's are not, for example, friendly, and sometimes well is an adverb that isn't got an ly on the end. So there's no rule, right? Somebody thought ly most of the time, it seems to be, but there's no rule. Cool. Did you come up with interesting words? Nice part of the brain to play in, that creative space, that what if, low stakes, you know? But there was risk in learning. Let's get through the alphabet. There was a framework, there was a beginning, a middle, and end. It wasn't an endless activity, or playing in the sandpit, was it?
No.
No,
Don't do saying this.
there is, you can control sandpit play-ish.
If you have a beginning, middle, end, if you can put a structure around it, you can. Otherwise, it just wastes people's time. They end up in this sort of pseudo-creative space. A little bit like people think it's creative to be on Facebook. It's so totally not. They think it's creative to watch documentaries about animals. They really think they're learning stuff. Absolutely not. At the time, you go, wow, 100,000 eggs per crocodile per year. And you remember that fact for 10, 15 seconds. And then you could not recite it afterwards. You have no context to put it in. And you feel like you're being educated. But because you're not making any decisions, any choices, you're absolutely not.
How do you promote that though?
Yeah.
What's that?
Because my daughter loves animal shows and she can memorize the craziest facts from.
She's not structuring it. You're not saying, oh, so is that more than birds or less? Tell me, what is an egg? How do you define an egg? Or what is the consistency of a crocodile egg? You need more to it than just a fact. A little random thing out of the air is no use to anybody. It's the structure that we can build.
Is that similar to the fact that children can rattle off 1 to 10 like no problem because
So
they
then
remember 1 to 2 5 6 7 8 9 10, but then when you say what comes before 7, they go.
Precisely. And it was no accident that I asked Nishima to go backwards because just in maths, what have we been thinking about in the Sagan boards, for example? Yeah, if you always do it in the order, then the only access is in order. But if you can access it randomly, then you know that 17 of itself is 17, not because it's between 16 and 18. And that's a really important skill that we did in maths a long time ago, guys. But we're here. All right, good. We've swapped, but you okay there?
Yeah.
Good. You happen to be my student, even better. All right, so often we have a pencil and a piece of paper, right? Also, we have a pair of scissors here sitting as well. I just don't have them at the moment, okay? But you will have them and they're beautiful. And you're going to write. I've got a message for you. I'm writing in cursive, okay? You can't see it, but I have written in cursive. What does this say?
The pig.
Really good. Would you like to go and get me a pig, please? Did you? You didn't do it now? No. You sure?
I went through when the children were working and I got out myself and looked through it just trying to see the language activity.
Would you bring the pig, please? What did I ask you to bring?
The pig.
Ah, and what did you bring? You did. I didn't want this pig. Can you bring the pig, please? What did I ask you to bring, adjective?
The pig.
And what did you bring?
A pig.
I didn't want this pig. Please take them both back.
Yeah.
What did you bring? You did bring a pig, but I've just got to check here. That is not what I asked you to bring.
Oh.
Come over here. Take this back.
She didn't bring up pig, she brought the pig.
Come over here, and I'll read my message to you.
Oh.
What does this one say?
Purple pig.
Can you please bring me the purple pig? Ah, you brought me the purple pig. I asked you to bring me the purple pig. What did I do to change this sentence to this sentence?
You add an adjective.
I added the word purple. Jolly good. It is an adjective. let's have a look at that. I'm going to take the pig and I'm going to rip it up. And I'm saying this is the pig, but it is the purple pig, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. So, have a sit down, because you've got all the pigs now. This is all good. Could I put it together like this? Could you read that sentence for me?
Purple pig the.
Does that make any sense?
No.
What about this sentence?
Pig purple the.
Making sense?
Pig the purple.
That's kind of cool, isn't it? Pig the purple. We could do that, but it's not how we'd normally do it. How would we normally do it? Can you set it up how we normally would set it up? So this one is a noun. You know which one goes with nouns. This one is an adjective. You can put that there. And this is our article. Will you put that in the right place for me? I can see that we have article, adjective, noun. And you've brought the purple pig. I wonder if you will bring me this one, please. Horse.
The horse.
What did I ask you to bring in? What did I ask you to bring to me?
The horse.
What did you bring?
A horse.
It's not the one I want. Can you bring another one, please? And you should know your environment so well that I don't need to keep looking. But
Right.
what did I ask you to bring?
The horse.
You bought the horse, and this is the horse I wanted. How will we describe this horse? This is different to the other one. What should we call it? Is it a Clydesdale? Is it
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the
It's
breed.
got hairy feet. It's
Yeah,
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale's the bushy feet,
Yeah, bushy feet.
black.
Bushy feet. We go with that. This one we're going to call a Clydesdale. A Clydesdale. All right. Let's see how we go. The horse. The Clydesdale horse. What about if I put it here?
The horse Clydesdale.
Not really. What about here?
Horse the Clydesdale.
Could we, in this situation, can you go and get me that one? What
What?
does it say?
Oh, the purple. The purple.
Does it help?
No.
It doesn't help because there's no what?
Noun.
There's no noun. So you need the noun to tell you what to get, and you need the adjective to tell you
Which one?
which one to get. Easy as presentation. You've all seen it happen, I think, in class. Yeah? No? Nothing? Oh, you're in 9 to 12, probably. 6 to 9. Yeah, language is still happening in that classroom. Yes. Yes, you saw it. 9 to 12. They don't do it? Yes.
Or they might, but they might be reading slightly.
Something else missed.
I saw them like they had written out things in their book and they go through and draw the pictures above.
Later, much later. Yeah.
See it so much with going and getting something,
Yeah.
but I did see it with the sentence words and the points.
What does the go and get help? How does the go and get help? How did it feel as a child? Why don't I
I
just
made
set it all up here? Why don't I just do that?
Helps them keep it in their head.
Yes, memory. We talked about
Oh,
memory. It's that going to get all the time. And we're sort of a long way away from the mini environment.
Isn't it called movement learning or something like that?
What else? Did it feel good moving?
Yeah, like it made it more interesting as well. And
More interesting, you had to commit to an idea. I saw
Yeah.
you being very careful. Is this a horse? He's
Yeah.
going to hassle me. You really, but if you just brought it, if it was just an arm movement, it wouldn't be so much. But walking actually builds the importance of it. Yeah?
I saw it in the class and the kids got real frustrated as well because it was on a pencil and with Rachel's accent it was she put it all over the top and
Beautiful. That
they were getting
frustration's
frustrated
great.
because she wanted the small yellow pencil and they kept bringing it back wrong and they're like, give me more. And so they got more and more details for what she wanted.
So everybody would be comfortable with this sort of presentation. Now I want to show you the 3 stages here. You do it without, which is called elision. Ellision is when I take out a word. The Clydesdale. Can you go and get me the Clydesdale? You probably could.
Yeah.
I
Stephen,
can
could
do
you
it.
please spell that again?
Ellision.
L-L-S.
ISI. Elision. Ellis. I-O-N. And you've seen that word E-L-L-I before, meaning taking away. Where have you seen it meaning taking away? And yes, yes, keep going, keep going. In fact, it was you that answered the question, I think. A circle. If I take away a bit of a circle, what shape do I get?
Oh, the cloudy one.
No,
Oh.
an ellipse.
Isn't it the cloudy one?
Ellipse. Elision, it's the same word. Take it away. Then we have to do about the order. Did you see I played around with the order? That's another element. You need to take it away. One set of games is just taking away things. Does it make sense?
She wanted to know what the cloud one was, so Katie drew it.
And then I said, oh, we did that one, but then I didn't pay attention to what you were talking about.
You have to know which one's quadrifoil and which one's an epicycloid. But don't worry.
Well, what? Okay. No, I'll go back and check my notes.
You better. You better.
Looking at
You
Yeah,
better.
okay.
Boy, boy, oh boy. And you remember how to form them. That's the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
One's four 3/4 of a circle. And
Oh, the other
one's
one's squared.
half. Well, they're both built on a square. So you put the
One is
protractor.
on the side.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, elision, take it away. Order and symbolize. 1, 2, 3, all of those. Okay.